Hello, and welcome to day 4 in your Finding Space series. Today's focus is on the foundation. We are working with the legs and the feet in today's short flow. So, if you have a yoga strap or something that's like a yoga strap, a regular belt, a scarf, just set that toward the back short side of the mat. Place your blocks to the front short side. And we'll begin today's practice in table. So, a low blanket across the center provides just a little cushion for the knee joints. Land the hands on the mat as wide or a little wider than the shoulders and spread through the fingers. Just take a moment. Notice the hips stacked over the thighs and the knees. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And just take a soft sigh out through the mouth. One more round of breath here. Inhale through the nose. Soft sigh out through the mouth. On your next inhalation, release the belly down toward the floor. Lift up through the heart. Open the throat. And then as you exhale, curl the toes under and start to move the pelvis toward the heels. So we're coming into extended child's pose with a stretch across the toes and the arches of the feet. Take a breath in to rock the pelvis back up. Uncurl the toes, release the belly, and lift up through the heart. And again, curl the toes and then move the pelvis back toward the heels. Folding inward to the legs. Let's do that one more time. Take a breath in, come back up, uncurl the toes, release the belly, and lift the heart. And then as you exhale, curl the toes and release the pelvis toward the heels. And we'll pause here for a few moments. Folding inward toward the thighs. Notice the stretch across the toes and the arches of the feet. See if you can sense into the energetics of the pose. So as we fold forward and are close to the earth, this pose can instill a deeper sense of calmness, connectivity. Take another breath in and out here. As you inhale, rock the pelvis back up and uncurl the toes. Lean more weight into the right knee so that you can extend your left leg back with the toes curled under and connected to the mat. We'll do a few heel pulses here. So just press your left heel toward the back short side of the mat and then let the heel rock forward. And do that a few times. So as you do the movement, there can sometimes be a tendency to hang the head. See if you can continue to gaze down between the thumbs at the mat and reach the crown of the head forward. Just another time or two. As that left heel rocks forward, engage the lower belly toward the spine and float the left toes away from the floor. And just do a little flex and point, maybe some ankle circles with this left foot. One more round of inhale and exhale here. We're going to keep the left leg lifted, but walk the hands to the right so that this left leg can then swing a little to the side and then forward so you come to low lunge. You can always catch hold of the blocks. We're going to Take high lunge by curling the right toes under and lifting the right knee away from the mat. I'm going to spin the right heel down, preparing to rise up for warrior two. So left knee is stacked over the left ankle. I'm going to breathe in, circle that right arm around, and let your heart turn to the right long side of the mat. So take a breath in, straighten your left knee and sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, come back into warrior two. Rebend your left knee and bring your arms to parallel the floor. Turn your gaze out and beyond the left hand. Inhale, straighten the left knee and sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, legs, arms, rotate the head so you're looking forward. One more time. Inhale, straighten the knee and sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, legs and arms. So we're going to let this right hand come down to the right thigh, flip up the left palm. You're going to slide your right hand down the leg and come into reverse warrior. So for a moment here, the left arm is reaching toward the back short side of the mat while the left knee reaches toward the front short side of the mat. Keep the position in the upper body, press into the left foot and begin to straighten the left knee. Now you can stay right as you are. This right hand can lift, maybe catching hold of the left wrist. With the right hand, gently traction the left wrist and arms to create a little more space in the lower left back. Take a breath in and out here. As you inhale, come back to the center. Warrior two. Right arm is going to lift up and over. Frame your left foot, spin off of your right heel. So you can set those blocks right out to the side and take your left foot, step it back, coming in to the first downward dog. So take some time, pedal through your feet and your knees. And feel the stretch come up now through the backs of the calves, and maybe up into the hamstrings. For a moment, find stillness in your feet. We're going to take 3 heel pulses here. So you're going to inhale. Lift your heels nice and high away from the earth. And then as you exhale, let your heels reach back down toward the mat. We'll do that again. So you're going to inhale. Let your heels lift. And then as you exhale, heels once again release down to the floor. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale to release. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let your knees come down lightly to table. We'll take that flow on the second side. So initially put more weight into your left knee, extend your right leg back, toes are curled under, and then start with some heel pulses. Continue to reach out nice and long through the crown of the head. And then as that right heel starts to rock forward, engage through the lower belly and float the right toes away from the mat. Take some flex and point with the right foot or a few ankle circles. One more cycle of breath here. And then you're going to start to walk the hands a little to the left so that you can lean a little to the left and then step the right foot forward, initially into low lunge. And then if you like, you can support your hands with blocks. Curl your left toes under and lift your left knee so you come in to a high lunge. You're going to spin the back left heel down to the mat and rise up for warrior two. Left arm is going to circle around. You're going to turn your chest to face the left long side of the mat. As you inhale, straighten your right knee and sweep your arms up by your ears. And then as you exhale, bend your right knee, bring your arms to parallel the floor, and let your gaze rotate so you're looking out and beyond your right hand. Inhale, straighten your knee and sweep your arms up. Exhale, bend your right knee and bring your arms down so you're looking beyond your right hand. One more time, inhale, straighten your right knee, sweep your arms up, and exhale, warrior two, legs and arms. Stay here. We're going to let the left hand come down to land on the thigh, flip up the right palm, and lean into a version of reverse warrior. Feeling the opening of the right side of the body as the right arm reaches back, right knee reaches forward. You're going to press really solid into your right foot, straighten your right knee. You can stay right as you are. This left hand is going to lift up, catch hold of the right wrist, and then you're just going to gently traction through the right arm to create a little more space in the lower back. Okay, take a last round of breath here. You're going to come up through the center one more time, finding warrior two pose. Bend the right knee, bring your arms down parallel to the floor. Left arm is going to sweep up and over. You're going to frame your right foot and spin off of your back left heel. Move the blocks out to the side. Step the right foot back into downward facing dog. So take some time, pedal out through your feet and your knees. We're going to take those 3 heel pulses again. So as you breathe in, lift your heels nice and high. And then as you exhale, send your heels down toward the floor. Inhale, lift your heels nice and high. Feel the light lift of the sitting bones upward. And then as you exhale, send your heels down toward the floor. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, release the heels toward the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees. You're going to just lean the hips a little forward. You can even float the feet, crossing at the ankles and the calves. Spread your fingers. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower down to the chest and the ribs. We're going to take sphinx. So uncross the ankles and the legs. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. You're going to slide your arms forward. Now you can keep your elbows wide, stacked hands, or you can slide your elbows underneath of your shoulders. Let your forearms run parallel to one another. Spread your fingers. You want to feel almost like your elbows are sliding toward the hips. There's not going to be very much movement there, more energetically sliding to the hips so that the heart draws through. Notice the points of contact between the body and the earth as you open through the chest. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring the chest back down. You're going to stack your hands, let your elbows go out wide. Bend your knees, heels come into the buttocks, and sway those lower legs just a couple times from side to side. Right, feet are coming down to the mat. Take a breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Take another breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. All right, we're going to slide the hands underneath of the chest, press into the hands to lift the hips. We're going to swing the legs around and we're going to come down to the side. So if your blanket is low, you can keep it there. Otherwise, you can just remove it completely from the mat. Now, as you come down to your spine, we're going to catch hold of the yoga strap and we're going to place the yoga strap along the ball of the right foot and send the right heel up to the sky. So initially, as you come into this reclined big toe pose, a hamstring stretch, you can bend and straighten your right knee a few times just to help the muscles at the back of the right leg open and elongate. And when you send that right heel up to the sky the next time, we're going to extend that left leg out along the mat. We're going to place both sides of the strap into the left hand. Right arm is going to open. Now we're going to take the right leg maybe about 10 to 12 inches over to the left. See if you can feel the right side of the lower back. Just sort of settle back in toward the floor. And we're going to take inversion of the left foot. So you want to think about the inner edge of the left foot curling up toward like the inner lower calf. So this is going to bring a stretch up through the outer ankle. Let's hold that for a breath or two. Just feel the weight of the body connected to the earth as you open up through the outer ankle, lower calf. All right, and then breathe in. Let's come back to the center. You can take one part of the strap in both hands, take your left foot, bring it up to the strap before releasing the right foot. And then let's bend and straighten the left knee a few times just to open up through the back of the left leg. A few more times. Take that one last time. And then as that left heel is reaching up toward the sky, we'll pause there. You can take the right leg, extend it out along the mat. Both sides of the strap come into the right hand as your left arm starts to open up to the side. So we're just going to carry this left leg about 10 to 12 inches over to the right. Pause there. And then inversion with the left foot. So you're going to curl the inner edge of the left foot like it's trying to move up toward the inner ankle and the lower part of the calf. And that's going to bring an opening through the outer left ankle and up through the lower part of like the shin bones and the calf region. Take another round of breath here. And then inhale as that left leg starts to come back to the center for one more moment. Keep the left foot up, bring the right foot up onto the strap as well. Press up through both heels, just a reclined hamstring stretch for both legs. Take a moment, feel the back body grounded and settled toward the earth as you stretch the backs of the legs. Okay, take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to unhook the strap, give a gentle squeeze of the knees into chest, get the strap out of your way, move it to the side, rock a little bit across your low back, plant your feet, windshield wiper your knees. We'll just take a minute in final rest, final shavasana by extending the legs out long on the mat, dropping the heels, letting the toes fall open, arms down at a low V. Weight of the body sinks and settles, connecting to the earth. Breath settles. A naturalness as well as just a sense of ease in the breath. At your home, please feel free to stay in shavasana for as long as you like. If you are ready to transition, you can allow your knees one at a time to bend so that the feet connect to the earth. Roll to the right or to the left. Press your hands down and rise to your seat. As you come to your seat, join your prayer hands at your heart and sit tall. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. The light within me sees and bows to that same light that exists within you. Thank you.